Hello everyone, this is Don with MecSoft Support. Today we're going to be taking a look at Visual3DPRINT 2017, and we're going to show you how easy it is to generate G-code that you can send to your printer to create your 3D part. Let's have a look. You have different options that you can use to actually send this to the printer. You can export it to an STL file. You can select all the meshes, pick export, and you can export it to an STL file, a stereolithography file, or an SLA file, or an AMF file, which is an additive manufacturing file. You have three different file formats you can export to. For now, let's just select export it to an STL, and we'll pick save for now. So we got it saved as an STL file. Now we can also, since our ShopBot ABS2 printer supports G-code, let's go ahead and generate a G-code file and see what it looks like for this part. So we'll select the meshes, and we'll pick generate G-code, and we won't talk about all of these options on the G-code, but we'll just review them briefly. This defines your layer height of each layer. Let's set that to 0.003 say, and we're going to have one perimeter pass around the outside of the part, and we're going to retract only between levels. We're going to automatically calculate the volume. We're going to have two layers that are solid on the top and two layers that are solid on the bottom of our part. For the infill density, now this is a solid part, so the entire inside of this part is going to be infilled, and you may not want to fill it 100% and use all, more printing material. So we're going to leave it set at a density of 50%, and we're going to set a fill angle of 45 degrees, and I'll show you what that means in a second. And then we're going to set our top and bottom fill pattern to a crosshatch and our middle pattern to a crosshatch, and then we'll select the printer control parameter section, and this allows you to set the temperature for the extruder, the temperature for the bed, and your speeds of your extrusion. So let's go ahead and generate the G-code file. So you can see here it's kind of all meshed together, but let's see if we can't look at this a little bit cleaner. It generated all of the toolpaths for create the G-code for the printer, and what you can do, it's got a toolbar down here at the bottom where you can turn your toolpath on and off. Let's leave it turned on, and then we can look at it in levels. So select that. Now what this allows you to do, this allows you to scroll down and look at each level in the G-code of the print. So let's scroll on down here and let's look at this a little bit. So if you zoom in here, you see that we have our one perimeter pass at this level. We have a crosshatch pattern between levels. If we go from this level to the next, you'll see that the hatch pattern goes one way and then it goes the other. There's our crosshatch pattern. And let's zoom back out again and just go down and look at all of our part. Looks pretty good. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and maximize that, and then we'll go ahead and generate the G-code file. We'll go ahead and pick the post command, and to create the actual G-code file, we'll call it rubberduck.nc. We have the there, but we'll go ahead and overwrite that. So it's calculating the G-code file for each of our levels in the print. And here is the G-code file displayed in Notepad. As you can see, it's got commands to start up the printer, disable the fans. It homes each of the axes. It sets the temperatures for the printer and goes to the G codes for each level in the print. Well, that's our quick start guide number 1, working with point clouds. If you got any further questions or you want some additional videos, you can visit us on the web at www.mecsoft.com.